Welcome to a new video. As you can tell by the timer, it's going to be about my Polaroids. So I did do a small project of Polaroids back in 2021, and I'll put up a few photos of them now. But apart from that, I haven't really done any further serious work with them. And it's left me questioning whether Polaroids are really got a massive place within the photography world as a proper medium to use as part of a project, instead of it just being like a camera that is used as with your friends, or like you take it out to a party, or you immortalise a moment with your friends, that sort of thing. And it got me thinking, because I found a book that was by Paul and Linda McCartney, and I'll show a little clip of that book here, and it's a whole series of just Polaroids, basically documenting their whole life. And that made me think that Polaroids can be a serious body of work, because they're instant moments. You can document those instant moments throughout that time. So whether it be you go, just say for example, on tour with a band, and you would, as a photographer, not only were you using other cameras to do photos and promotions from that, but as a project on the side, use it as Polaroid. I don't know, it just got me thinking. So today I broke out my my Polaroid 1 Step Plus. Had to brush off some of the dust and certainly give it a recharge. We're going to use it today. So I've got 8 shots. I only brought black and white because the weather is absolutely dismal. I'm really hoping that we start getting some better weather so that I can maybe explore this a bit more. First of all, I've got to obviously load my camera. So my Polaroid is one of either the first or second gen of the now 1 steps. So it can Bluetooth your phone to it and do long exposures, that sort of thing. It's pretty cool. I do want to look at maybe eventually getting an SX70, but until I'm confident that it could be a serious body of work, I'm not so sure. In goes the casing. 8 shots. Let's go. I'm at Highcliffe. It's a very beautiful area. I've visited this place many times. It's a beautiful area going down here, so I'm going to get a nice landscape shot. I do love the sound of a Polaroid. Just so you've got the view. That's the photo view. This is the photo. I'm absolutely loving these little yellow flowers that are popping out on these heaths. So hoping they might come out a bit in the black and white. I didn't even record taking this shot, so here's me. Button press. And this is the next photo that I've just taken. Yep. Someone's walking into this frame and it will look quite nice. Give it some and quite another nice little shot. It's got one of the old telescopes that you used to use as a kid to look out far at sea. Banging. I've got one more shot. I want to do that in the car. Sounds strange, but you'll see why. So I've got one last shot left, and the reason I wanted to do it in the car is because I'm going to go and do this. I'm going to do it via the app and take a documentary, fit a photo of myself. Done. Okay. They turned out pretty good actually. Obviously because of the light and it's a bit dark, but that's on the cone. I'll scan these in and you'll have a better look at them. But oh, you can definitely tell the one that I ended up taking with a flash. Hopefully that picks up in its scan, because that's quite funny actually. But overall, pretty successful. Like that. Been running through the ones that I've just scanned that I took on the day, and I do feel that they held some potential. Some of them, they were a bit naff just because obviously the weather wasn't all that great, and it'd been certainly a few years since I last shot them. I've also been going through some of my older ones that I took on road trips and for like documenting a music, documenting this series that went with my brother's music album, just other life documents. I do think there's an idea for a really good project. As I showed in the previous photo, the Polaroid Diaries has been quite a good, interesting read and bit of inspiration into making this film, but also where I'm going to take this in the future. I do think there's a good opportunity to use this to create a serious piece of documenting work. It's just making sure, I think it's starting to get to know the process of getting back into using the Polaroid. The only other issue is also the cost, because this stuff ain't cheap. So I think that would be one factor that may take it away. I have got a couple. Only difference is that does I-type in 600, this to SX70, and I think SX70 is ever so slightly a little bit more expensive as well. But I do think there's a good opportunity to be able to document and create a really good project around this. So I'm going to use this again in the future. I've got some film that I'm going to try out with, and then I'm going to plan and think of a really good idea of what to shoot. So thank you ever so much for watching, and if you like what you've seen, check out my other videos and please subscribe. Thank you.